Hey, shalom, everybody. Um, Give a chance for everybody to tune in online. All right, sharing this out to people. All right, all right. Boom, boom. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. All right. So, boom. All right. So I'm gonna go live on TikTok. Lil be with me because I'm about to go on Philly TikTok. All right. If y'all don't know, Philly TikTok is mad crazy. All right. Philly TikTok mad crazy. Dang. That's we can't go live on Philly all night. All right. Shalom, everybody. It's the I.S.U.P.K. Started out at 1 West on 25th Street, Harlem, New York. Been teaching the truth since 1969. All right. Been teaching the truth since 1969. We're GEN.YAHANNA. All right. We're here to teach the so-called Blacks, Hispanic, Native Americans the truth of the Bible. Tonight is biblical law class where we will be going into the law. Going into the law, making sure everybody understands that the laws must be kept. Let's start off with Matthew 5 and 17. Matthew 5 and 17. Whenever you got it, you can get it.
Okay, this is the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law.
Think not that I come to destroy the law. The Christian church right now is getting you prepared to celebrate the birthday of Nimrod, the so-called birthday of Jesus Christ. Everybody's getting you prepared. Your pastor's getting you prepared to celebrate a pagan holiday. The laws is not done away with. The Most High never told us to celebrate these holidays. He said not to follow the way of the heathen. Read it from the top again. Let everybody know where you at. Because everybody in the world, when they look at this book, this Bible called the Bible, we think that this book, we can do whatever we want to do, whatever our heart feels. God knows our heart. That is not in the Bible at all. It's not in the Bible. You have to keep the laws of God. You cannot celebrate Christmas. It is against God. Read what you got from the top.
God, this is the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 17. Mm-hmm. Think not that I am come to destroy the law.
Christ didn't come to destroy the law. So don't allow your pastor to mislead you. Don't allow your pastor to lie to you. All right. Christ did not come to destroy the law, and he's saying it right here. Read it one more time.
God, think not that I am come to destroy the law, or the prophet,
or the what?
Or the prophet.
Christ didn't come to destroy what the prophets set up. Keep going.
God, I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
But to what?
Fulfill.
But to what?
Fulfill.
Give me Jeremiah. I believe that's 14 and 2. I think it's 10 and 2. Jeremiah 10 and 2. Yeah, let me get Jeremiah 10 and 2. I'm going to show you all a little history about Christmas. All right. So a lot of people think that Christmas is about Jesus Christ and his birthday. No one in the Bible ever celebrated their birthday. Ever. Tonight I'm gonna be bringing out the information about Nimrod, where the whole Christmas, celebration comes from. All right, and get y'all some understanding on that, because we whatever whatever the oppressors tell us to celebrate, we celebrate it like good old lap dogs. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they put in front of us, we're going to devour it. How long can Hispanics, blacks, and Native Americans, be those lap dogs? How long can we play the uneducated role? We are a people of great knowledge and great history. We are not slaves. You understand? We was not born to be slaves. We was born to be leaders. Every Hispanic is born to be a leader. Every Native American is born to be a leader. Every black is born to be a leader. The issue is we don't have the laws. We don't have the laws of God. So how can we be the proper leader? Don't allow the social media and the money to beguile you to think, oh yeah, that's a leader. See, they doing a lot for the neighborhood. No, the real work comes when you do the work of the Lord. That's why every rebellion, every program that we try to put together, and the Lord is not, and His name is not stamped on it, it don't work. Look at the Black Panther movement. Look at the Marcus Garvey movement. Where are the movements at now? When last time the last encounter that we had with the Black Panther Party, we debated one of their top guys, and it was sad to see these people that have a great history, but when they don't have the laws of God, their knowledge is crumble worth. It's able to crumble. The Black Panther Party, where do you see them at now? You know what I'm saying? Like they're not around anymore. But the I.S.U.P.K is here because we doing what the Most High want us to do. We teaching you the truth. You might not like what we saying. You might not like what we saying. You might disagree with our views and the things that we say, but we are doing the work. Everybody, and this is also for white people. Y'all don't like the fact that blacks, Hispanic, Native Americans commit crimes, right? What can boil over to us inflicting harm to you. We're trying to stop that. We're trying to make sure that Karen can go home safe too. Trying to make sure that our streets won't be infested with drugs and lust and unalivings. We're trying to stop that.
Right.
And we are stopping it by utilizing the Bible. You understand what I'm saying? Give me Deuteronomy 7:6. We're giving back our people their identity. We can't allow America to just tell us, oh yeah, you're black, you're African American. How am I 2 slave masters? How am I 2 conquerors? I'm Africa and American. Who's that? There's over 50 countries in Africa. Which one am I? I'm supposed to just go with whatever you tell me to go with. That's why we got to do the homework. When you do the homework, see, the school system, they're not going to teach us where we come from, the story of how we even got into Africa, in the area in West Africa, why we was there, our heritage, what knowledge follows us. You don't learn that in school. That's something that you're supposed to learn at home. We got to learn that at home because they're not trying to just give it to us. When people go to the college, right, and they study theology, they're not learning about the blacks, Hispanic, Native Americans being the people of the Bible, being the Jews of the Bible, and how one traveled over here fleeing from Assyrian captivity in the west, in the southern kingdom, fleeing into Africa, West Africa, okay, traveling to the European country, what is now known as the European countries, and dwelling there for years, for decades and centuries. See, we ain't been able to be taught that in these schools. And when people hear what we saying, what people usually say, oh, y'all crazy. Oh man, them Israelites. Well, we pick up the books. We got the books. Let me see the book that you got real quick. Let me show you something real quick. You have the Apocrypha, what was taken out the original King James Version, where it goes deeper into how the northern tribe got here. And you got this book, Babylon and Timbuktu, a scholar that went to the white universities that we all like to big up, right? He went to Temple University. And in doing his research, he found out that the Jews was black. Found out that Muhammad, who everybody calls, I was about to call him his real name, the R. Kelly boy. You found out that Muhammad didn't learn from no angel. He learned from the priests and prophets of the Lord. Right. He learned from the Israelites. He learned about the Israelite culture, and now he remixed it. And now the world is trying to validate Islam, trying to say, oh no, this is the real religion. This is the religion of God. How are you going to take someone else that was another nation word for what God is saying? Muhammad, if you read that book, he says that the Jews are the God chosen people. Muhammad said, you understand that we are God's chosen people, and also that in the beginning they used to pray towards Jerusalem, and when we didn't want to conform to the religion of Islam, he made all these people pray towards Mecca, and then tell everybody, oh, Abraham built this. You understand what I'm saying? Like, what is not factual. Also, Muhammad dismantled the whole priesthood that was set up by Melchizedek. Christ, before he left, said, we are now under the order of Melchizedek, that every man of the 12 tribes of Israel are able to become priests, because in the beginning that was so. Because before it was the Levites. Levites was able to be the priest. That's who was the priest. That was their job. That's why they didn't get inheritance. You got books like this right here. I'm gonna get this back to you. I don't want to leave it up here. Water. We going to the records, man. I got a book right here. Got another book. Let's say hide something from a Negro. Put it in the book. This is the two Babylons. Where this book was written back in 1807 through what was this? In the 1800s. This book was records that was passed down from the 1800s. 1800s, where they was breaking down how, yo, man, these origins of these holidays, this is where they really come from. And of course, he's a Caucasian man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him for telling the truth. Because nowadays they try to tell lies and deceive you. All right. Let me get 1 John 3 and 4. 1 John 3 and 4. I think, matter of fact, give me that Deuteronomy 7 and 6 scripture. I want to get there with you. Let me get there with you. I'm already here. Let's get it when you got it.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
It said that, listen up. I see a lot of y'all commenting on TikTok and stuff like that. It's all good. Some of y'all agreeing, some of y'all disagreeing, some of y'all just goofing off. Here's the thing, we dealing with the knowledge. All right? Like, a lot of y'all grown folks talking trash on the internet. I don't get it. All right, but that's your wave. You understand? I understand. But we dealing with the knowledge. World War III is about to happen. People want to joke, Nathan. People want to joke around. People want to play. People want to. This is your place of your rest. And here we're going to teach you that this is not the place of your rest. It is time to prove to God that Christ is able to come back now. Not now, but right now. All right, let's read what you got.
God. This is the book, Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. But thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
If you go look on the Google right now or ask Alexa, Alexa, is Jewish people the chosen people of God?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
All right. Who is the chosen people of God? Alexa, who is the chosen people of God?
From Substack.com. In much of the Bible, the word Israel means the chosen people, which means the people who choose to serve God and humanity.
Alexa, are Jewish people the chosen people of God? And now she want to play around. Remember, when we was in the class last time, she was like, yes. Alexa, are Jewish people the chosen people of God?
I don't know that one.
Alexa, are Jewish people the chosen people of God?
Sorry, I don't know that.
Alexa, is the Jews the chosen people of God?
I don't know that.
Yeah, now they playing with the algorithm. But you heard her say, you understand that the Jews are God's chosen people. You understand? Who are God's chosen people? It said Israel. And right now in Israel, in our homeland, those that appear to want to be us, that is not us, okay, they are claiming that they are God's chosen people. And the world don't have a problem with that. But when Hispanics, blacks, and Native Americans say it, it's a problem. You wanted to say something, Nathan?
No, I was going to say, it's probably asking who are the chosen people of God instead of saying are the Israelites.
No, I already answered that. She said it was Israel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So again, you understand what I'm saying? Like we gotta deal with the knowledge. We gotta deal with the real understanding. If you were a Native American, you were Hispanic, you were black, man and woman, you want to deal with the truth now. You want to get your children in tune now. Your children should know that Christmas is bad. Christmas is of Satan. It is not of God. Nowhere in the Bible do it tell you to celebrate Christmas, to put gifts under the tree and think that some man is supposed to come down your chimney, and you know the whole celebration is flawed. I'm trying to tell y'all. And if you continue to give your child lies, then they're going to develop more lies into their life and more lies. And you know, is greed. Christmas is about greed. What happens when a child don't get what they want? They get upset. Your children get upset. You don't get on that PS5 this Christmas, and that's what they want. They're going to look at you like you're a bad parent. I can't believe you ain't get me that. Jewish people celebrate Hanukkah, right? They celebrate Hanukkah, and for what, 9 to 8 days? Because they ain't the real menorah. The real menorah only got 7 candlesticks. And nowhere in the Bible do it tell us when it comes to the Feast of Dedication, that's what it really is, a Feast of Dedication. It never tell us to get gifts. You know what we're supposed to do? Dedicate our work to the temple. Dedicate our work to the school. And that's what we do. We put the new designs up. We might, buff the floors up, give them a nice shine, put some, get some new ornaments, rebuild. You understand what I'm saying? Like we do those things. That's what you're supposed to do for the Feast of Dedication. Come together with the family. Not about getting gifts for days. That is another version of Christmas. It goes to show you that is not of the truth. All right. Keep reading verse 6.
Come. Above all the people that are upon the face of the earth.
Uh-huh.
The Lord.
I got some comments. It said being in the truth changed my life for the better and forever. Most high in Christ, brother. I mean, hopefully you in class. All right. Someone said, thank you for your word. Man, shout out to you, Ant. All right. We got any comments or anything online from over there?
No, sir.
Hey, listen, if anybody got any, if you have any questions, ask me your questions. Type them in below. I answer your questions for you. All right. I answer your questions. Someone sent hanging lights. All right, shoot, good looking. I don't know what the hanging lights is, but shout out to you. You know what I mean? Let's get these. Jesus is the truth. There, listen, man. 200. That's right. Christ is the truth, man. But we gotta follow the real Christ, man. And this is what Christ would want you to understand. Read it one more time.
From top.
Yeah.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6.
Yeah.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
What?
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
Unto who?
Unto himself.
Unto himself, man. All right. He wants you to be a special people unto himself. This is talking about the nation of Israel being selected, hand selected. You know, when you go to the market, you out there looking for that nice cut of steak, looking for that nice cut of salmon. I say it with an L, my fault, salmon. You know, you looking for, you know, the correct watermelon or pineapple. You're not wrong for selecting the one that is best fit for you. You dig what I'm saying? Like you pick the one that's for you, and nothing is wrong with that. That's how the Most High selected us. He said, I want y'all to represent me on the face of the earth. I want y'all to be the lawgivers. I want y'all to be the peacemakers. I want y'all to be my word on the face of the earth. I want people to deal with you, and when they know they're dealing with you, they're dealing with the people of God. When you look at the Black, Hispanic, Native American community today, they don't look at it that way no more. Because we done lost our favor. We lost our flavor, man. We don't have that salt no more. That season the world the right way. You think if Christ was in rulership right now on this earth, you think that what's happening to the Palestinians will be happening? No, them children will be safe. Them Jewish people, babies, and their families, they will be safe. Everyone will be safe because we will install law and order in the earth. And we will keep God's commandments, or else. Because that's what we need to do. You understand? That's what the world needs. It needs new leaders, man. It needs a Hispanic leader. It needs a Native American leader. It needs a Black leader from the 12 tribes of Israel that the Most High select, man. You look at what's going on in our community today. Look what's happening to our community, man. You got racist police that is gun-ho, that's ready. I just seen a video where this police officer woman, you know what I mean? This police woman, she literally had the guy. He was being compliant. He wasn't putting up no fight. Okay, she straight tasing him, zip zip zip, just tasing him, dude crying and stuff like that. Well, you're supposed to be there for the people. Joe Biden giving all this money to Ukraine, giving all this money to Israel, but we have homeless people on the streets right now. Well, we got room to house those people, to get them back on their feet, to rehabilitate them. He's going to, you know what Joe Biden did? Make sure that people in Kensington and Allegheny and Philadelphia can get high safely. Instead of him cracking down the same way, listen, and this is the reason why Joe Biden and the government is not cracking down on Kensington and Allegheny, because there is mainly their people that is getting high. Am I lying? It's mainly them that's out there getting high. Right. So, of course, he's not going to say, oh, man, treat them like we did them in the 80s and the 90s. No, let's get them some safe havens. Niggas didn't get safe havens when we was on crack. But I'm not going to get too long on that. That's a whole nother route we'll go down. But let's stick to the topic. The Most High chose us, and it's in the book of Deuteronomy, 7th chapter. You understand? It said, repent. Hey, Coco, listen, man, let's get Coco in. Yeah, right. She, listen, man or woman, brother or sister, listen, you on the money. See, Coco understand, look, man, Christmas is talked about in that Bible. You damn right in Jeremiah. We actually going to that. Listen, he out there pulling our precepts and stuff. Shoot, it's all good. As long as we on the same page, and that's good, man. Shout out to you, Coco, because guess what? A lot of people don't understand that the origins, the real origins, came before Christ. See, you got to understand your enemy, man. I read a lot, and here we read a lot. You understand? We in class a lot, hours of classes, learning about our enemy, learning about our flaws, learning about how we can fix one another. And one thing, man, you learn that the nature of these other nations, boy, whew, man, good night. When I learned about those East Indians and why they got that red dot on their forehead and who they worship, you know, an East Indian god is a cow. And they would literally sprinkle their house with cow urine. And they will light a candle that is cow fecal matter. You understand what I'm saying? Like it gets weird. Y'all need to go on. Y'all go on YouTube. Listen, start searching up some. You know what I mean? Search up them cultures around the world. You will understand that the culture that the Most High gave the Israelites when everybody else was around them. Look at the culture that the Africans carried. We didn't put no rings around our neck and our lip. Why would you do that? This is how you know God was with the nation of Israel. Give me Leviticus, the 11th chapter, the 7th verse. I'm gonna show y'all something. Everybody is big on dieting and things like that. Let me show you where in Islam, where Islam is not. You know what's crazy? When you tell somebody, "Oh, I don't eat pork," and they be like, "What, you Muslim?" That's the first thing that come to their head.
Right.
That's the first thing that come to their head. And I'm like, no, it's in the Bible, not to eat pork. They're like, oh yeah, oh, okay. Or they're like, no, where that's at? I don't believe that. I'm gonna show you right here. Let's read it.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 7, verse 11. And this is the law of the sacrifice of peace offering, which he shall offer unto the Lord.
Is that Leviticus, the 11th chapter and 7th verse?
11, 7. This is the book of Leviticus,
where are you
11, verse 7.
Where would you at?
That was
the 70th? The 70th chapter? I mean, the 70th verse? This got a 70th?
That was 7th and 11th. 7th chapter, 11th verse.
Oh, all right. Read what you got there.
Okay. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 7. And the swine, though he divide the hoof and be clove-footed, yet he...
Keep going.
Yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean to you.
The swine is what?
Divide the salaki.
Just read it from the top. That's all good.
And the swine, though he divide the hoof and be cloven-footed.
Now, this for everybody that want to, eat pig and stuff like that. Let me tell y'all how the Most High is against it. Read it from the top again.
Okay. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 7.
Yeah.
And the swine, though he divide the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean to you.
Yeah, like even though the foot is split, he do not chew the cud. The pig is unclean to you. Now, the price that Israel pay is we eat that swine and it messes our body up. It gets you bloated. It messes your insides up. A lot of black people, we get high blood pressure from eating all of that swine. Okay, it's something that the Most High said not to do. And when you go inside the Christian church, you don't think that that's what we supposed to like. It's okay. See, with other nations around the world, give me Deuteronomy 4 and 6. Other nations around the world, this is how you know that we were a secluded people. You had the Africans, what you had in North Africa, so that's like the Egyptians. The Egyptians were into all types of different gods. They was into all types of sexual acts that was against God, abominations. They ate things that we ain't eat. Okay, they practice they practice pride community activities. I mean, we can keep going. It was, they abused drugs in Egypt. Okay, then you got other tribes that was around, like the ones, you got many tribes that I mean, some of them you'll see putting their whole face inside of a cow's behind, bathing in cow urine. That ain't what we do. When you go inside the Bible and our law, we was always about being clean. When after a man laid down with a woman, they supposed to both get washed up. After, if a woman is unclean, she's considered unclean if she's on her monthly. If she's on her flower, she cannot come around the congregation for 7 days. That's a sign of decency and being clean. The other nations wasn't doing that. And if you actually go inside the records of the Native Americans, they carried that same tradition. They did quarantines. If a woman was on her flower, she couldn't come around everybody. Whatever she touched was unclean. Because why? We are a very clean people. It's just in our DNA. Look at how we move. The Blacks, Hispanic, Native Americans are clean people by nature. Like, think about when like when you was in school, many of y'all, I don't know. All right. But the schools that me and Officer Nathan went to, you better wear your deodorant. Okay? You better wear your deodorant. You want to make sure that you don't smell like house that stinks. You got to make sure you don't smell like your cat or dog, right? Because you would get grinded up. Y'all might not know what grinded up means, or you'll become the bed, meaning that everybody's going to tease you. And I remember being in school, most Africans became the bed because they came over to America. East Indians would be the bed because they came to America not understanding how Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans operate. Okay, I just seen a video where this is podcast now. These two, they a married couple. I think it's Tom, and I forgot his wife's name. But y'all probably seen them. They make this whoever know in the chat. Tell me the couple is it's a white couple, married couple, and they make jokes about Garth Brooks to the point where they they said he was a serial unaliver. He looked like a serial unaliver. He's a famous country singer. He's like Michael Jackson of country. And they just made him into a laughing stock. Who knows that couple? I always forget. It's Tom and something else. But moving on, this couple literally was on the talk show. And they was like, yeah, wash rags are for poor people. They said, yeah, I don't wear use wash rags. They wash up. When they wash up, they don't wash their legs, they say. They just put the soap in their hand and do like this. It was us that showed them how to bathe correctly, how to have proper hygiene. Don't believe me? Look it up. Look it up. All right. So when people came over here, we were like, hold on now. You know what I mean? Yo, main man smell like his family been boxing in an elevator. You know what I'm saying? I remember, man, one boy, he smelled like boiled rocks. Yo, he smelled like boiled rocks. I said, yo, that's crazy. And you know what happened? Man, you can tell they went the Rite Aid, got them an X, 3 for 1 deal. They got them some body spray, some lotion, and some damn body wash. You understand? And they started getting right. They came to school. They started wearing the oils and all that and the cologne. You know what I'm saying? They started realizing I can't be moving like that. You know what I mean? So Israel, man, we always been a clean people. We always been a particular people. And we never celebrated. We was never permitted to celebrate any other holidays. Let me get Amos 5 and Amos 5:21. Let's start at verse 15. Like the nation of Israel, man, we always was different, man. That's why when you see the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, we masculine, we soldiers, we for the Lord. You understand what I'm saying? Like people, they talk trash on the internet and stuff like that. In person, they don't do that because they understand something. This might be my day, my last day for a minute, walking the right way. You understand what I'm saying? I might have to walk with a limp playing with them. I might not be able to see out of both of my eyes if I keep playing, barking up the wrong tree. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't harming nobody and none of that. I'm just saying. You understand? Like the nation of Israel and the I.S.U.P.K, man, we here, man, to serve the Lord. We do it with integrity, man. We do it with guts, with only the fear of the Lord in us, man. With brotherhood. That's what we do here, man. To raise up our people. Let's read what you got.
God, the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 15. Hate the evil.
Hate the what?
Evil.
Hate the evil. That's what the nation of Israel is supposed to do, man. Christmas is evil. You know what I teach my kids? Christmas is bad. That's what I teach my kids. You know, my kids went to school and told their friends and their teacher, yeah, Christmas is bad. And Halloween is bad. And birthdays are bad. I damn near dropped a tear. I said, good night. Bless my racist heart. Say, let me stop. But man, I was a proud father at that moment right there because you know what? I sit down and I try to get in. My son is only like 5 years old. You understand? My daughter only 3. The baby boy, he coming around. You understand? He only 1 year old. But I teach my kids their culture. I'm teaching them how not to be a slave to these elites. Because these elites want us to be slaves, man. Even if you're a white man, they want you to be a good slave. That's the truth. you understand what I'm saying? The same taxes I pay, you paying. Probably more because you probably make more. You understand what I'm saying? But for Blacks, Hispanic, Native Americans, I can only worry about us. And I understand that they want us to be a different type of slave. They want us to understand that we are inferior to everyone. That we should never, ever think about having a rebellious bone in our body. That's what they want us to be. We can't be that no more. We got to change the narrative. Not now, but right now. Start teaching your children that Christmas is bad. Do it. It will make you feel good. It will show it should drive you to want to come into these classes. Bring them here. Bring them kids here, man. Bring your wife and your husband here, man. Show them that what we have here is golden and that this is how we supposed to be living. Being able to see our garments, wearing our garments, having the ornaments in the Sabbath services, which is ancient, man. Things we doing here and what I'm speaking on tonight is ancient. Many prophets centuries ago saying the same thing that I said, just in a different time zone, without technology. We gotta wake up, y'all. Because if we don't get it right now, who's going to teach our children? Someone tell me in the chat, who's going to teach our children history and our identity who's going to do it? We know that we know that the school system ain't going to teach them. Because what did they teach us? When I was in school, I learned everything about the American War, the French War. I learned more about the French. I learned more about Britain than I learned about my people. I didn't learn anything primarily about the Native Americans. I didn't learn about the Native Americans, where they come from. They was here first. I didn't learn that in that school system. I didn't learn about what happened to the Hispanics. I didn't learn about that. The culture of the Hispanics. I didn't learn about where the blacks actually came from. The ports and the records of our people. They don't teach us that. You want to know why? Because all the history is doing is molding you into a good slave. So now you go to high school, you bust your behind. You don't got no knowledge yourself. Your kid don't got no knowledge yourself. I'm not talking about all that. Oh yeah, you know we was African and this and that. I'm talking about the knowledge of God, understanding that they ain't supposed to keep these other holidays. When your kid come home from them breaks, they shouldn't be thinking about, yeah, you know, I'm about to go celebrate Thanksgiving. They supposed to be like, hey, what's going on, y'all? Yeah. What's up? Boom. You dig what I'm saying? Your child go through school. They learn about the history that is given to them. You won't give them history. You just make sure that they do good in school and do what they need to do around the house, and everything is fine. You don't give them an identity, so now they just think that they're a color, black. They just think that, oh yeah, I'm Hispanic. Oh, I'm just Native American. Now they going into the world. They believe in a religion. They did whatever they did in college. Now they outside of college. Now they're busting their behind to get the best job that they can. Whole time they doing this without an identity. Without an identity. Now they're eventually going to get older, and now they're going to have a family. What the hell are they going to teach their kids? And then the chain keep going and going and going. You're not passing down no history. No history is being passed down. When I die, this book right here that I got, this precept book, and all the other books I got, my library, guess what? My kids is going to see the notes. They're going to see the things and all the evidence that I passed down from generation to generation. Hey, yo, this was your great-great-great-grandfather's book. He was telling us about this stuff a long time ago, how this was going to go down, this how it's going to go down. Yo, he said, yo, make sure that we keep our family like this. This how we got to move and operate so that we won't be like everybody else that is not following God. This house, we're going to serve the Most High. That's how you're supposed to be setting up your house, making sure that your woman is in order. A lot of y'all don't got your woman in order. I feel bad for you. But serving the Most High, your house is supposed to be in order. The knowledge is supposed to be in order. The Most High, what He said for us to do, should be in the order of your life and your children's lives. You understand? You didn't pay attention. Jesus is love. You didn't pay attention to school. Okay, A200. Let me tell you something. We got another scoffer. We got somebody that thinks that they know something. You don't even understand Christ. Okay, Jesus Christ is a black man. When I go to school, I didn't go to a Catholic school. I didn't go to a religious school, so they didn't teach about Christ. And of course, they're not going to show Christ in history. They're not going to do that because they feel like it's going over to religion. But here's the thing. I paid attention. I was in college. You understand what I'm saying? Here's the thing. All the history that I learned, it was never nothing that was based on our identity.
Right.
Ever. What, you're going to give me, what, a Harriet Tubman story? A Nat Turner story? A slave story? That's what you're going to give me? Oh, you're going to give me an African story? We got to go back to the Bible because that's our book. You got to give me the Christ story. How Commander GEN.YAHANNA gives it. Where's that curriculum at in the school? The I.S.U.P.K should be in the curriculum at every school, Black, Hispanic, Native American school. Where the kids is learning about, oh, yo, I'm an Israelite. Dang, you know, this is the whole breakdown. Boom, 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 boom. That's what they should be doing. You understand what I'm saying? Like, people got to wake up, man.
Right.
People got to wake up. What was you holding?
So I was Amos 5 and 15.
Let's start from the top.
Oh God. This is the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 15.
Mm-hmm.
Hate the evil and love the good.
Hate the evil and love the good. You gotta hate Christmas, man. You gotta teach your kids to hate it. Teach your kids to say, you see that right there? They lying to people. That right there, that man called Santa, man, is a criminal, man. He is the face of a criminal. That is not That is not someone that we ever want coming down this chimney. Let that man come down this chimney. The police is going to have to come help him.
Right.
They're going to have to take him to the hospital. If anybody come down this chimney, I pray you understand that, young man and young lady. Yeah, I mean, my kids know. Yes, they know daddy don't play. You understand? And that's the whole thing. Like, you got to teach your kids the truth, man. Give them the good. Show them, man. Hey, y'all, you know, we serve the Lord in here. Hey, this is how we pray. Hey, you see that dress right there? Young lady, that is for you, and that's what young ladies wear. You see that outfit right there, that garment? That's for young men, and that's what you wear. Only boys wear that. You understand? You got to give your kids the good things, man. Show them I'm gonna talk to a lot of you parents out there because everybody's talking about these relationships, and that's the whole battle. A lot of y'all need to learn how to pick a good person by their character. A lot of y'all is on the internet talking about is based off of looks and money. But you know that people with money and good looks is the ones that also touches kids too. Nobody's talking about that. Nobody's talking about that. Well, nobody's saying making sure that make sure that they, you ain't check their name up on what's that list called? What's the list called for the people that you understand that sexually abuse people? What's that list? It's not Craigslist. What is it? Sally list or something like that? Predator, the predator list. You ain't looking them up on the predator list. You should be looking them up on the predator list. What's your name? Your full name? What you want to know my full name for? Nothing. Don't worry about it. I just want to know. What happened in year 2016 with anime? Who was that? A lot of y'all ain't checking for that. Everybody is so free spirited. Your children should see love in their house. That's what your kids need to see. They need to see mommy and daddy getting along and having good communication. Your children don't see that nowadays. You understand? They need to see mommy getting love. They don't need to see mommy going through hell because mommy don't know how to pick a man or she don't know how to keep a man. You fathers out there, your kids need to see you being loved. Your children should see a woman being submissive to you. Not you sitting up there being submissive to a woman and going through hell. That shouldn't be what you want. You gotta hate the evil and love the good. Do the good things. Make sure there is knowledge and wisdom being shared in your house of God, man. World War III is happening. You know, a lot of people don't even understand that World War III is happening. It's spewing up. Russia ain't stopping. China just told America that they are ready to seize Taiwan. They're ready to take Taiwan. If China make a move on Taiwan, you know who's going to have to fight? America. And if America fights China, then America also got to get ready to fight Russia. Do I need to say more? Like, them Israelis, man. All you people that's out there, y'all might be representing Israel. Oh, yeah, Israel. All that. Okay. Hamas ain't tying fire to you the way how Iran would tie fire to you. How Yemen would tie fire to you. I'm trying to tell you, it's going to happen. The war is going to happen. You better start getting ready and prepared. You saw Mark Zuckerberg. He done built a bunker. He knows something that you don't know, that the war is happening. And he's not just getting ready for that war. He's also getting ready for a war of Christ coming back. That's the biggest kept secret, that Christ is coming back. Let's keep going, though.
And establish judgment in the gate.
Establish judgment in the gate, meaning, man, make sure that within our nation is always correct judgment. We can't be like America.
Right.
We got to be able to say, yo, this is what we doing. This is what we not doing. We ain't tolerating this. We ain't tolerating that. We going to do what the Most High said to do in here. And that's what the I.S.U.K is all about. Let's keep going.
God. It may be that the Lord of God of hosts, so like, it may be that the Lord God of hosts will be gracious unto the remnant of Joseph.
Of who? Of who?
The remnant of Joseph.
Come on, man. Let's keep going.
Okay.
Let's go down to verse 21. I'm going to show y'all about y'all Christmas, man. I'm going to show y'all about y'all Christmas. Let's go. Let's get it.
I hate, like, this is the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 21.
Go ahead.
I despise your feast days.
Now what?
I despise your feast days.
I despise your feast days, man. The Most High said, man, I despise your feast days. Christmas is also another feast day. That's why you eat on it. A feast day is considered a holiday in America. That's why every holiday got something to do with eating. You're doing something to eat. A feast day, a holiday, that's what it is. All right. He said, I despise your feast days. Imagine the Most High talking to you. The Most High then gave us holidays, call it high holy days. You understand? We have remembrances, observational holidays. And then you got the other holidays that the Most High is not with. The Most High is not with Christmas. Read it one more time.
I despise your feast days.
Go ahead.
And I will not smell in your solemn assemblies.
He said, man, whatever, all that food that you cook on that day, man, I ain't smelling it. I ain't with you. The Most High love when we keeping the commandments of Him and we cooking and we doing it for us and being grateful for what the Most High gave to us.
Right.
The Most High loved that, man. He loved to be able to smell the food that we cooking. He loved to hear the music that we playing and singing. You understand? He loved to see the good time that we having. The Most High is a father, man. He's a father. Any father want to see his children being in harmony, doing what they told to do, keeping the commandments that he gave. Keep reading.
Verse 22.
Mm-hmm.
Though ye offer me burnt offerings.
No, you offer me burnt offerings. That's your food. Keep going.
And your meat offerings,
Mm-hmm.
I will not accept them.
All that turkey that you cooking, that ham, especially that ham, what is evil and what you should not do, it's an abomination of food to eat. He's not gonna smell it, man. He don't care about it. He hates it. Keep going.
Okay. Neither will I regard the peace offering of your fat beast.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
Verse 23. Take thou away from me the noise of thy song.
All them songs that people be singing on the holidays, your cousins that's in that church, especially that pride community cousin of yours, all of them is going to be singing for grandma. They're going to be singing and, oh yeah, we singing Christmas carols. The Most High don't want to hear it. He don't want to hear the music that you playing off that aux cord. He is not with none of that. He's going more in detail because he's trying to tell you like, yo, I don't care about none of that. The hell with it all. Keep going.
Come. For I will not hear the melody of thy vows.
So I will not hear the melody, man. I don't want to hear them songs. I don't want to hear nothing that got to come out of your mouth if y'all celebrate those holidays. Keep going.
Verse 25, Salakia. Verse 24.
Uh-huh.
But let judgment run down as waters.
Let judgment run down. What's that judgment? Remember, it said that in the scripture in verse 15. It said that there should be judgment amongst our gates. Well, right here, this is judgment. Let judgment run down. What happened when people? I want to ask y'all a question out there. What happened to people that celebrated other nations' holidays in the nation of Israel? Anybody can ask.
What was the question?
Make sure you check the computer, bro. So
Come.
let's just see if anybody answer it.
It was the offenders was not the pedophile, not the predator, the pedophile.
Let me give you a little bit more time. Good night. My wife up here is spending money on DoorDash. That price just came up on my joint. I'm gonna ask y'all again. What happened? All right. There's people who commented and said, "What are you using the Masonic star?" What are you talking about? Ain't nobody Masons here, man. We don't even rock with them. I don't understand. A lot of California, it said, "Why are you using the Masonic star symbol for studying the law?" Studying. Okay, it's not a star. You taking it as if it's a star because that's what the people that took our identity referred it as. But if you actually do the research, you understand in ancient Hebrew, this was the signet, the seal of King David. King David name is Dawadah. So because he has two Dahs in his name, like any person that has a business, have an empire, all right, they have a signet. King David was the king of Israel. He had a signet. The signet is what you see right there. The two triangles go up and down. The Dah is literally a triangle. So of course we Israel, we very artistic. We like, you put the signet, that's my signet. You will find this with the Hispanic tribes throughout anthropology. You'll find this in Native American history. All right, you will find this in the Negroes' history when we was in Europe. You'll find these things when we was in Africa. All right, you'll find these things back written on the walls. You'll see these things that you will see this signet a lot of times. All right, just to give you some understanding on that. Shout out to Quatazar giving precepts. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make you a moderator if I ain't already do. Okay, bro. Thanks for the knowledge. Ain't no sweat. Ain't no sweat, man. You know what I mean? We hold on. I gave you Quatazar, you mod, all right? You mod. All right. So what would you hold it? Let's go to Jeremiah chapter 10. Also, I want to show you something. Grab that definition. Read that definition I gave you. I sent you. Go to your messages. I sent it to your phone directly. I want you to read this definition. I want y'all to be able to hear this definition, man. And this is what they said. Someone that rebelled against the powers that be. They said it was a problem. You had an affliction. All right, we're gonna read it. Read it whenever you got it, brother.
What you sent it to? Hold on, let me go.
It's the first one. It's a definition. Should take you to a link. Or it should just take you to the definition.
Okay. On my phone won't still slide.
What you got that African Wi-Fi? Say no.
All right.
Someone said goofy. I'm goofy, wisdom. Go up.
This is Draconomania.
Say what is it?
Draconomania.
Draconomania. This is what they said black people, Hispanic, Native Americans had. Let's figure out why they say that we had this. Let's read.
Was it Samuel Adolphus Cartwright invented draconomania to describe the psychological disorder.
So they saying that draconomania is a psychological disorder. Okay, let's figure out what this disorder is. Keep going.
That caused a phenomenon of enslaved blacks to run away from bondage before the Civil War.
Read it one more time.
That caused a phenomenon of enslaved blacks.
Of who?
Enslaved blacks.
Okay, keep going.
To run away from bondage before the Civil War.
Okay, keep going.
He spent numerous energy to research, diagnose, and suggest corrective treatments to mitigate the deviant tendencies of blacks to escape.
All right, that's it. And what's the word again? Draconomania. Draconomania is what they would claim that we have here in the I.S.U.P.K. You want to gain that disorder. Let's get that in here. Gain Draconomania. You understand what I'm saying? Rebel. Be against the powers that be. Be against the oppressor, man. Don't give your kids Christmas. Because you give your kids Christmas, man, you are giving them over to Satan. They're going to be a good slave. You understand? They're not going to want to rebel. How you know they don't want to rebel? Because they're going to want to get high. They're going to want to have sex and have sex with many people until, until they're in a hospital or something. You understand? Or they in a prison cell. Because they done messed around with the wrong person and now, they done put their hands on whatever the case may be with those bad relationships. That's what they're going to get. Because you're giving them over to the powers that be. That's how serious this is. You think that it's just Christmas. It's just Christmas. No. It's your kid's life. And it's your child that is oppressing you. Your child is oppressing you. Because you think that because you stopped celebrating Christmas. I remember it was this Hispanic brother, right? Lord when he come back. The brother couldn't bear the fact that he couldn't give his child Christmas. Whole time he's learning about Christmas. He's like, yeah, man, Christ is black, man, this and that. I don't know if I can, Easter and Christmas though, man. I don't know. I'm like, dang, bro. Like, you've been in school for a couple months now. You should know, like, how it is. He gave in because he couldn't bear the fact that he didn't give his kid Christmas. I'm like, dude, your child is a baby. It's a newborn baby. You need to fight against it. He couldn't fight against it. Now, I think he's Muslim, and he probably back on drugs. I never gave my kids that garbage a decade before the truth. Hey, Sarat, that's what's up, man. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to you. I'm giving your kids that. You understand? And that just means that you understand something. Let me see something real quick. Naeem, where you going now?
I brought my charger.
Just take this one. I need you with me. Oh, you got it?
All right.
All right, good. All right, it said afraid to answer my question. Naeem Rain, nobody's afraid of nothing, bro. You understand? I don't understand why you guys be thinking that somebody is afraid of anything. I told people to ask questions. Now, you might have typed your question below, and we might have glanced over it. I mean, it's a lot of people commenting. It's a lot of people joining. There's a lot of people, coming on to the live, bro. Just ask your question again. Nobody hiding from you. Did your grandma do the Joan? Hey, Parker. Let me ask you a question, Parker. All right, you go on the internet, you just start. You think that's thorough? You going on the internet? You think going on the internet talking trash to people is thorough? I don't get it. I'd rather say it to somebody's face. That's all. Parker, if you was to say it to my face, I respect it more. All right. I can't understand you because we two different people. I don't talk trash on the internet. All right. I'm in Philly, I.S.U.P.K, Philadelphia. Come on, come through so we can talk. Come through so we can talk. I.S.U.P.K, Philadelphia. You got the address. You can be right here. I hope that's clear for you, Parker. Everybody, come on down. We here. All right, come on down. But let's keep going though. We get out of here about 9 o'clock. You know what I'm saying, Demons? If you want to come around and ask us some questions, we got you. We'll help you out. You understand? We'll help you out. Whatever you need. I pray you understand. This is a crazy thing that God won't protect you. Here's the thing. Find out. Find out if our God won't protect us. We'll see. Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 1.
Come. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord spake unto you, O house of Israel.
He ain't talking to the whole world. Who are you talking to?
The house of Israel.
Who?
The house of Israel.
The house of Israel. He ain't say the nation of the whites, Africans, East Indians, Chinese, Japanese. He said, who?
O house of Israel.
Let's keep going. Verse 2.
Verse 2. Thus said the Lord, learn not the ways of the heathen.
Do what?
Learn not the way of the heathen.
Learn not the way of the heathen. See, like if I be like Parker, right? Parker, I see you out there. You know, you so big, bad, and tough on the internet. I think your other homie said, I'm pulling up. You know, these people are so puffed up and so prideful and so tough on the internet. That is the way of the heathen. You understand? The nation of Israel do not get down like that. We let our yea be our nays and our nays be our nays.
Right.
We maintain discipline. We represent the Most High on the face of the earth. Being a person that talks too much and say things that is foolish say things that is not smart, that is unwise to say out of your mouth and try to be of wrath or appear to be someone that is appeared as clown shoes. That is the way of the heathen. Celebrating Christmas also, Parker, is the way of the heathen. You understand? It's all chatter, no action. Exactly. All right. So it's like my thing is this. When the Most High says, man, as I say the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen. We are supposed to be a righteous people. We're supposed to be keeping the commandments of God. We're supposed to be understanding that Christmas is wrong for us to celebrate. And we're going to learn about it right here. We're going to learn about Christmas before Christ ever hit the scene. We're going to learn about it. And they say you want to hide something from a black person, put it in the book. Let's keep reading. Verse 2 from the top.
Come. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, verse 2. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
Say it one more time.
Come. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
Someone, Sarat Yasha Allah, said, what's comedy is your zest? I don't understand what you're saying, Sarat. You talking about me? I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, come at you if you ain't talking about me. You understand what I'm saying? Read it one more time.
Come. Jeremiah, chapter 10, verse 2. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
Keep going.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them.
Heathens just made at the signs of heaven, man. They so amazed with all the stars and you understand and astrology. They take it and run with it something totally different. Don't be like them, man. Don't be no person that is into numerology. I mean, yo, you would people that is into the sage burning, the crystals and all all that yoga and those chakras and stuff like that. You have no real power because all that self-healing that you're doing. What about the ones that are on crack and on dope? It's not even dope no more. It's trank, fentanyl. What about those? How are we going to fix that? Those crystals and all that chakra meditation, is they showing you how to do the job like the I.S.U.P.K, or are they showing you to serve yourself? I was there at one point in time in my life. It shows you how to serve yourself. You sitting there for hours. You doing all these mantras and working with mudras. Oh yeah, I gotta study this. I gotta do these poses and do this meditation and stuff like that. Okay, but what about our people? Our people are lacking the knowledge of the Most High. Why are you not in the I.S.U.P.K? All them you never hit a rung in your ladder that told you to come into the I.S.U.P.K? All that talking about, oh, I talked to the ancestors. The ancestors ain't tell you to stop getting high, stop having sex with all those men, stop being in the pride community and sit up there and join the I.S.U.P.K. Come get some real actual healing. Learn how to actually heal your people. Learn how to be a soldier for the Lord. Following the way the heathen is a stain on your jacket.
Right.
Through the eyes of the Lord, when you actually wake up, because you ain't woke until you come into the I.S.U.P.K. It don't matter if you're an Israelite, if you're a Christian, it don't matter whatever it is. If you're not coming through these doors, you are not awake. Because to be awake, let me tell you something. I understand how important it is to actually be in here, doing the work, bringing everybody to a place where we can all heal. Because it said in Ephesians 4:4, it said it should be one body, right, one spirit, one baptism. That baptism meaning one way of being clean. I know in 1 Corinthians, the 1st chapter and 10th verse, it said that it should be no division. It should be no schism in the nation of Israel. So I know that this is where I need to be. Israelites that's outside of the school, you saying, oh, I know my tribe. All right, so who the Hispanics? Who the Simeonites? Who's the Ecuadorians? Who's the Brazilians? Help me out. Help me out. Oh, you know the Asherites is the Brazilians. But how you know that? How you put that together? You did the research? You did the homework? The 7 heads put that together here in the I.S.U.P.K.
Right.
One West is still here.
Right.
The I.S.U.P.K is still standing. The water for Commander GEN.YAHANNA never dropping his sword and being a coward, man. So we can have these classes. You know what I'm saying? We gotta wake up. This ain't no time to be sitting back. World War III is happening right now. People are still on Clubhouse having debates, and people are still on Facebook having debates. When how many more debates you need? What, until you start seeing the sky crack? That's when they all stop. Remember, the kingdom of heaven starts from within you. So how is the kingdom of heaven starting within you if you can't even have enough brotherhood to come back to the home and pay homage and sit down with your brothers, have a drink and ask and have a conversation, understand why we're saying that you need to come back? Let me get off it. Let's go to verse 3.
Now God, verse 3. For the customs of the people are bad.
Hold on. Someone said, the brother said, I'm a bit far from Philly and the Poconos. We got a brother right now that is in the Poconos, brother, that report to Philly. You can tap in. You can still contact us. I'm in Philly right now. We teaching out of Philadelphia. You know what I mean? Born and raised. So, stop playing. But we teaching out of Philly right now. We got a brother that travels from the Poconos to Philly. You understand? Every Saturday for every Sabbath, he teaches Officer Award. Let's get out of here. You understand? You can't be afraid to take that drive. You can't be afraid to, you understand? Be lazy. It's the ends of times right now. Scripture is scripture literature. The 12 tribe chart is false, brothers. Prove it. Prove it, Charles. Chucky. Prove it. People say, oh, the 12 tribe chart is false. Okay. Let's say we wrong, right? Okay, Chucky, Charles, whatever your name is. Why Dan is not on the chart? Someone tell me why Dan is not on the chart. Why Dan is not on the chart? You want me to tell you why, Chucky? For time's sake, the reason why Dan is not on the chart because they combine it with the tribe of Manasseh. It's a thing that we like to joke about here in I.S.U.P.K. When a brother got more, don't really got no girls. He don't got no sons. He got daughters. We say that he's a Danite. Like, dang, man, I'm a Danite, man. You know what I mean? I'm a tribe of Dan. What we saying is the same thing that happened with Dan. Dan didn't have enough sons. He had majority of daughters. Okay, that's what you'll find. Go look it up. The tribe of Dan combined itself with the tribe of Manasseh. Because yes, it was supposed to be 13. Supposed to be 13 tribes, but they combined with Manasseh. That's the Cubans. What scripture says Dan combined with the Manassites? Look that up for me real quick. Tribe of Dan combines to the Manassites. I'm gonna find it for you though. Hey, shalom on Christ, Kazak Ahmad. Let's keep going though. Just grab your phone, and when I start doing a breakdown on the scripture, you listening? Hold on getting that real quick, right?
Okay.
Let's read. We're gonna read a little bit more on Jeremiah, and when I give you a break from reading, you can go ahead and look for it. I got you though.
Okay.
All right, I got you, Chucky. Just stay tuned. I got you. We're gonna get that scripture for you. All right. Let's go to Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 3.
Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
For the customs of the people are vain.
The customs of the people are vain. Who's the people? The other nations, man. The other nations, their customs are vain, means nothing. That's what they are. Christmas is nothing. Let's keep going.
Okay. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workmen with an axe.
So with that axe, you gotta go get that tree from out of the wood. Out of the woods. Keep going.
Verse 4. They deck it with silver and with gold.
They deck it with silver and gold. What do we do for Christmas? Deck it with silver and gold. Okay, keep going.
They fasten it with nails and with hammers.
Yo, check out. Hold on, real quick. I think Officer Kazaga Ahmad, I think he gave the precept for the tribe of Dan and Deuteronomy 33 and 32. I'm not sure. Let me get there. But let's keep reading though.
Verse 5. They are upright as a palm tree.
Now, we know that tree is set up right like the palm tree. You understand? That's what that tree that you get in the house. What you doing? You making sure that tree is upright. You making sure that tree standing upright. It ain't falling to the left, ain't falling to the right, front or the back. You make sure it's staying right on up. And that's how the tree is designed. You understand? That's how the tree is. Let's keep going.
But speak not. They must need be born, because they cannot go. It says, be not afraid of them. Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil, neither also is it in them to do good.
Listen, so when you look in the Bible, right, and you see when it says that, it says where it says they are upright as a palm tree, but speak not. The reason why I say speak not, because Nimrod's mother, I'm gonna give y'all the breakdown on Nimrod's mother and the whole thing with the holiday. Nimrod's mother, when Nimrod died, right? Nimrod died. His mother wanted to maintain power and dominance over the nation of Israel and all the other enemies that they had. So what happened was Nimrod's mother was like, oh, y'all still want to keep these trees and give gifts, because Nimrod still wants them in his death. And if you don't have those trees, you're going to be cursed, and we going to take your life. You understand? And that's what she did to maintain power and fear to the people. That's why he says, speak not. All right? Keep going.
Come. This is verse 6. For as much as there is none like unto thee, O Lord, thou art great, and thy name is great and mighty.
Listen, say it one more time.
Verse 6.
No, verse 4. We still there.
We still at verse 4?
Yeah, it says they must needs.
It's like, I just got to finish verse 5.
Read verse 5 from again.
They are upright as the palm tree, but speak not. They must need be born.
All right, read verse 4, because I don't think we got to that point where it says fasten it with nails. We got to break that down. Verse 4.
Okay. Verse 4. They deck it with silver and with gold.
Go ahead.
They fasten it with nails and with hammers. That it moves not.
Now that's what it happens. It goes up like the palm tree. It sits up tall like the palm tree, and they fasten it with nails. That's Christmas. Keep going.
They are upright as the palm tree, but speak not. They must need be born, because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil. Neither also it is in them to do good.
These trees, man, they can't do nothing to you. That's all. That's what Jeremiah is saying. All right, yo, we gotta stop being weak, man. The hell with these trees, man. The hell with the slave masters, man. We ain't celebrating this. This ain't what our forefathers said to celebrate. We damn sure ain't gonna be afraid of no damn Nimrod that we know is not here anymore. Let's keep going.
Verse 6. For as much as there is none like unto thee, O Lord, thou art great, and thy name is great and mighty.
It said, for as much as there is none like thee, O Lord. You understand? Like the Most High, man, is the greatest power, man. That's what we need to fear.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what he's saying. Like, man, ain't nothing greater than you. The hell I'm about to be afraid of a damn tree for? Why are we being afraid of trees? Why we are being afraid of children breaking their heart? You break their heart you break their hearts every other day, because you can't even stop arguing in front of your children. You can't stop having different men in your house. You can't stop showing your kids that you are a drug addict and you are a failure as a father. You can't stop that. You understand what I'm saying? You can't stop running the streets. Your children you already broke their heart. Break their heart with something that matters. Listen, we ain't celebrating that no more. That ain't what the Most High wants us to do. Save some money in your pocket. Some of y'all is taking out loans to give these kids don't even be deserving Christmas, no gifts. They don't even deserve gifts. What your kid deserve? With them bad behind grades. Your kid can't even read at the correct grade level. Your kid is in 7th grade reading on a 3rd grade reading level. You about to go get them some Jordans. You focus on getting them some Jordans. You need to be getting them a tutor. You need to take away the phone and the tablet. I don't understand it. They saying that kids is not even reading on the correct grade level nowadays. But they got a cell phone. They got the nice clothes. You done took out all the money out of your savings to make sure that they have a PS5 and an Xbox. And you make sure that they got V-Bucks on Fortnite. You better start waking up, yo. Straight up. Let's keep going.
Verse 7. Who would not fear thee, O King of nations? For to thee doth
Hold on real quick. It said, please pray for us. Single mom, a 4, although without nothing at Christmas is led to less. Hey, I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna tell you like this though. We don't get down with all that. She started putting Cash App down for some. Oh my God, she put a Cash App down for a Christmas donation. Listen, sister, I think you better. Your issue is, man, you worrying about the wrong thing. You got 4 kids. No fathers in that house. Hold on. Damn, my phone died. Damn. My phone died. She got no kid. She got you know what I'm saying? She got no man in that house. She's worrying about making sure that them kids, you understand? She needs to be getting right with their fathers, man. Go ahead. You got it. Hey, y'all. TikTok, my phone died. You know, TikTok kind of mad right now. They like, dang. But, man, these holidays is wicked, man. And Nimrod, he was an African king, man, that really did a number on us. He did a crazy number on us, man, where he unalived a lot of our people. You understand? And just understanding, going back to verse 3, it said, for the customs, all right, for the customs of the people are vain. He said that, man, this what y'all call Christmas, man, is vain, is of the people. You shouldn't want to celebrate anything that the enemy celebrates, because what happens is you are subject under them, man. You are a slave to them. They got your mind. Like, man, I went to a luncheon today, right? I only went there to go get my damn bonus. My yearly bonus. I didn't want to be there. I just wanted my bonus. I'm there, got my bonus, I'm gone. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I understand, like, these people, they was asking, hey, you got Christmas songs? I'm like, I don't know nothing. Only song that I might know is Let It Snow by Boys II Men. And that's barely. You understand? Because I don't get down like that. You dig what I'm saying? Hold on. Gotta go back live. All right, y'all. My fault. Y'all hold tight. Probably a phone call. I'm back, y'all. Sorry about that. All right. Y'all about to beat me up. Y'all about to beat me up, man. My fault. I'm up here trying to get it in. I've been sat up there and phone done died on me, y'all. But again, it said for the customs of the people are vain. Man, these people, man, let me tell you something. These people is so out of pocket. Like, over people got upset because Saint Nick was actually a black man. Saint Nick was a black man. There's many people that is literally canceling Christmas because they found out Saint Nick was actually a black man. They said, I'm not celebrating that. He's a black man. You know what I'm saying? You got double time words. You know what I'm saying? I want to get some sign. I want to go to Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 16. It says, thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see and ask for the old paths. We have to ask for the old paths. Hey, shalom, Lord Christ, sir. You know what I'm saying? We got to ask for the old paths. The reason why we ask for the old path because the old path was of us keeping the commandments of God. We had Jeremiah chapter 6 and verse 16. We're going to actually pull that article that you wrote. Jesus Christ's birthday. Jesus Christ's birthday, working on scriptures led lifestyle. Okay. I feel you. Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 16. All right. Choosing the old path is you out actually studying the scriptures, understanding what the Most High said to do and not to do, understanding our culture, living by it, doing what the men before us and the women before us did and how they served the Lord and showed dedication. You dig what I'm saying? Like Mattathias, man, we just got finished celebrating the Feast of Hanukkah. Man, Mattathias, man, was down for the Lord. And he made sure that we was able to get our temple back, man, through the mercy of the Lord, man. We was able to get our temple back, and we dedicated hard work to rebuild it and make it better than the first time. We got to understand the old paths of having zeal, doing the work of the Lord. That's what we should be doing, man.
Right.
Choosing the old path, not the new path. Choosing a custom that is vain to the Lord. That custom is so vain, man. Celebrating those holidays is disgusting. It's very disgusting, and it's going to lead you down the wrong path. That path have no light in it. You celebrating Christmas. Greed. What is a sin? Shouldn't be a greed, man. Most High never told us, oh, go get such and such a gift. You got to do that every year, or you're a bad parent. Hell no. The Most High say you'll be a good parent if you tell everybody in the house, I ain't getting y'all nothing. We ain't never celebrating Christmas. Y'all can be mad at me. I don't care. You know what the Most High gonna say? That's good. You know what I mean? Let's get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Google Universal Restoration is lost forever. The first language in the New Testament. Universal Restoration. Stop doing drugs. Let's keep going.
You know, on top, 16.
Yeah.
God, the book of Jeremiah, chapter 6, verse 16.
Right.
Thus says the Lord, stand ye in the way and see and ask for the old path.
Keep going.
Where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your soul.
You should find rest in your soul. What do that mean? Rest for your soul. Nathan. What do that mean? Rest. You will find rest for your soul. What do that mean? Anybody on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube? What do it mean? Rest for your soul. No. Read it one more time.
Okay. Thus says the Lord, stand ye the ways and see, and ask for the old path ask for the old path where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your soul.
It said that you shall find rest for your soul. What do that mean? You shall find rest. You gotta stay in the class. You writing down notes? You writing down notes? You gotta be writing down your precepts. Hey, Lord Christ, sir. You know what I mean? You gotta listen, man. I always tell people, man, get that precept book. Have that precept book on deck. Fill it up to the brim. From front to back. And keep making new ones, okay? You want to know these things. Because again, Cell phones, we might get hit with an EMP situation. What you gonna do? I know I can go to my books that I've been writing since 2018, and I'm writing all these notes, and I can pass these precepts down to my family members. That's the old way. Ain't that right, sir? You know what I mean? Right. Pass some precept books down. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you gotta think. You can't just think. And this is what I always tell people: stop thinking in the now. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't a lot of us, man. We think in the now. We think, man, I gotta let them celebrate Christmas. They gonna be upset with me. They gonna hate me. You gotta think about the later. They might be upset now, but if you keep showing them, like, you can't. It's not gonna work if you just say, "Oh, we're not celebrating it no more," and you don't bring them here. Your children gotta see men. Like, I don't think y'all understand. Yo, my kids love the truth, man. They like coming to class. My kids is no older than 5. My kids will literally sit down in these chairs and be quiet and pay attention to class. All right, sir. Sir. You know what I mean? My children will sit down in these classes. My kids don't celebrate Christmas. My kids don't celebrate birthdays. They don't celebrate none of those pagan holidays because they understand that we are in the truth. We Israelites. My children, they understand the war cries that you know what I mean, the war songs. They know that they father marches and the men in the I.S.U.P.K, we march. They know that we walk with masculines. They understand the salute and the salute out. Like, that's things, man, that your children gotta see the complete understanding. Your children gotta have the complete understanding. A lot of people say, "Oh, well, see, you know, it's a lot of people that was in the church all their life. There's no life in church. Ain't no truth in church. What truth is in the church? In the church, you know what you do in the church? Teenagers is having sex in the church. They know on Sunday, the pastor daughter, while everybody is in the service, they already got it lined up. Yo, beat me in the basement.
Right.
The pastor daughter, they always say she's the freakiest. You wanna know why? Because she don't have no truth in her. You understand? And the hell that the pastor daughter is living in is because her father is not teaching the truth. You dig what I'm saying? She knows, man, my pop a liar, my mom a liar, they hypocrites. I'm finna do whatever I want to do. Go ahead.
I say she learned from her fathers.
Yeah, she learned from her father. Like, yeah, you know, my dad, shoot, you think that I'm wrong? You should see when my dad do this, some of the wiles in this church. You know what I'm saying? My pop used to tie fire to Miss Maple, and her husband don't even know. How many videos we done seen when the pastor was having sex with somebody's wife? He was the counselor, the counselor on the thing. I was counseling them. Yeah, then he was counseling her tonsils. You understand what I'm saying? Like, out of pocket. But that's the church. You dig what I'm saying? It's hypocritical. You ain't gonna find the truth in there. All right. Now we're coming up on time, y'all. I thank y'all for all for tuning in, and the young ladies. Man, it's wild in there. Go ahead. Yeah, gotcha. Huh?
Is it like life?
Okay. So to give it to you, when it says that your soul, where was it at? Verse 16. It said that and ye shall find rest therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. Meaning that when you choose the old path, you gain knowledge and wisdom. Gaining knowledge and wisdom of the Most High means that you know, gaining wisdom is you keeping the commandments of God. You understand? You're in the I.S.U.P.K. That's where you get your most wisdom at. That's it. You can get knowledge. Knowledge is, you can get knowledge from anywhere. But knowledge of God, being in the I.S.U.P.K, under command of GEN.YAHANNA in these times, and how the priesthood is set up. It's set up a certain way so that it can only be one way. And a lot of people don't understand that. That's why a lot of times there's always issues in the Israelite community. There's always issues in the nation of Israel, you know what I mean, among the ones that know the Israelites and don't. But to come in here and be taught the correct way and move in that certain way that the Most High wants you to move, it means something. And what happened is in here, our souls is at rest, man. Meaning not saying that everything cool. No, it's a point that I know Nathan ain't gonna try to talk to my wife. I know that Nathan is not gonna rob me. I know Nathan ain't gonna backdoor me. I know that Nathan ain't gonna try to line me up. Don't make that face, dog. Yo, I can't stand this dude, dog. He be drunk. But I know Nathan got my back.
Come.
I know that I can actually trust the leaders that I'm under. I know that I'm confident that I've been trained well to have authority over many men here in the I.S.U.P.K.
Right.
As an officer of 1,000.
Right.
I'm confident that I'm able to take on the responsibilities. You dig what I'm saying? Here in the I.S.U.P.K. Like I'm trying to tell you, it is a rest thing, man. Being able to be at ease, you understand, knowing that the Lord is with you. That give you peace. And that's the old path. Knowing that this body, this vessel right here, it's the Lord's, and if it's his day to take it, you're okay with that. But you're not gonna sell your soul. A lot of people will sell their soul. You know what I'm saying? Trying to tell you. People sell their soul every day. People about to sell their soul over and over again on Christmas and January the 1st. You got to choose the old path.
Right.
You understand? You got to go against. You got to be. What's that definition called? Mania. I always keep forgetting the name. The definition I asked you. Dromania. Drapetomania. Something like that. Whatever that disease, that mental illness that they said from runaway slaves, we got to have that. You understand? When you have that and you serving the Lord and you keeping your culture, man, that gives you peace. It gives your soul peace, man, because you know the Lord got your back, and no matter what, the Lord got you. You have, like, here, women, and I'm gonna tell you something. Women in the I.S.U.P.K, they're comfortable with having children here. You know, most women in the world, when they have a kid, they get depressed. Women here in the I.S.U.P.K, they are happy, and they so happy about it. They posting a bunch of pictures. You know what I mean? The baby be a peanut. They is happy. That baby is a peanut, and they showing the updates. I'm 7 weeks, y'all. I'm 7 weeks and 3 days, y'all. And she continued to, you know, the app that they got. She on that app every day. She's happy. You understand? Because she has a husband that is going to be there with her. Women in the world don't have that. Most women in the world, once that baby come, that family is going to be destroyed by the time that baby hit the earth.
Right.
So when that baby get that breath of fresh air, family is not here. I'm going to have to be a victim. I'm going to have to be a victim of co-parenting. And everybody want to glorify co-parenting. Co-parenting sucks as well. Right. Because that man is not in that house to install order. So the child is getting two different parenting from each cribs. The child got to see mommy getting her, knowing that mommy is not with my father no more. You understand? The kid got to deal with the reality that another man is tying fire to your tail, and then you leaving that man, and then it's a revolving door, and the father is a whore, and so like your TikTok is a drug addict. Co-parenting sucks. Okay, Christmas sucks. We're gonna learn about Nimrod. Read that. Read the second chapter. Start from the second chapter. Of the article.
Oh.
Yo, just calm down. Hey, Mike. Let me tell you something, Mike. If you don't understand, as being a black man, that I should be upset. Oppression makes a wise man mad. What upsets me is seeing the condition that Hispanics, blacks, and Native Americans are in right now. Okay? I'm seeing young men be unalived every day here in the city of Philadelphia, in the city of Trenton, New Jersey. I'm seeing these things. I'm seeing the families being broken apart. The issue is, why aren't you mad? Now, you could be just a white man. I can understand why you're not mad, because it's not your problem. But you should understand, just off the general purpose of GP, that I should be upset. Being a black man that is in the community, doing the work, I should be upset. I should be upset that my people don't understand their own identity. I should be upset. Question is, if you're a black, Hispanic, American, why aren't you upset? Like black, Hispanic, American, man, y'all gotta stop being lazy, sitting back thinking that everything is cool. That, you know, just go get money and have sex with women, get high, and worry about only your responsibilities. No, you need to get yourself in position to worry about other families and getting other families in order. That's the problem. The problem is men don't have the fight in them anymore. You want to know why? But they don't got that definition that we keep forgetting. I keep forgetting the name of the disorder, but you don't have that disorder that the slave master said that runaway slaves has. So you got to have that mentality. You got to understand that this ain't the place of your rest, that you are willing to do whatever you need to do to get freedom. That's what the I.S.U.P.K is all about. Every man, woman, and child. That's what we all about. You see our children? Our children is about warfare. Our children understand that I'm a man, I'm a young man, I'm a boy. One day I'm gonna be a man. You understand? And I'm going to put on my boots and march right next to my father. I'm going to make my fathers proud. I'm going to run my houses as a righteous man. Our daughters understand that I won't be like these other females out here, being fast and being loose and being in delusion. I'm going to be a leader. That's what our children is. That's why they go to school and they get good grades. They tell other kids that these holidays are bad. They don't participate in getting high and doing drugs. They go to college. They come into they come in, the young men come into the ranks. Our sons don't grow up to be in alternative communities. Our sons is not laying on our chest. I just did a whole breakdown on this, man. You parents out there is out of pocket for thinking that a young man at 16 should be laying down on the couch on his dad's chest, talking about that is love and affection. He's 16. In 2 years, he'll be considered an adult. What, he's supposed to go get married on to a woman? And he think just 2 years ago he should be laying on his father's chest? What the hell is wrong with you? That's why a lot of these young men is not appearing as masculine nowadays. Reason why they filling up the prison systems, because you want to give them coddling love. Coddling love ain't gonna always work. A father love is gonna work. We're gonna get into this Nimrod breakdown. Let's get to it. Drapomania. Hey, shout out to Sarak. Yo, Sarak, make sure you DM us, man. Make sure you DM us, man. I.S.U.P.K Philly, man. Even I.S.U.P.K Philly, I.S.U.P.K Philadelphia. Type that into your Google or DM us. I give you all the information. I give you the information to the brother that's out there. You understand? You need to come get in class, bro. You understand what I'm saying? You seem like a solid brother. Come get into this warfare, man. Let's not sit on the sideline. You already know what time it is. Let's read what you got.
The second paragraph.
Yeah.
At the Nimrod's death.
At the what?
Nimrod's death.
Go ahead.
C2164 BC,
Mm-hmm.
Semiramis promoted the belief that he was a god. She claimed that she saw a full-grown evergreen tree spring out. It says spring out of the roots of the dead tree stump, symbolizing the springing forth of a new life for Nimrod.
So basically, she's saying that, yeah, you see how this tree is formed? This tree right here, man. This tree is Nimrod being reborn into this tree. Keep going.
Chaukan. On the anniversary of his death, she said Nimrod would visit the evergreen tree and leave gifts under it.
Yeah, so that evergreen tree, that's why you go get that conifer tree. You go get that tree out of you get that Pacific tree, and you put it in your house. Keep going. And you put gifts under it. Keep going.
His birthday fell on the winter solstice at the end of December.
So that's why they moved it to December the 25th. All right. Christ was born around tax season. So that's around Easter. All right. He was born around the tax season. He wasn't born around the winter time. And we just read in the book of Jeremiah that this is the practice of Nimrod's birthday. We read right here where it's giving more proof that this is Nimrod's birthday. This is way before Christ was even born. So where the hell do you get that this is the birth of Christ? Your pastor is lying to you. Parents, stop lying to your children. The jig is up, man. How long are we going to keep being slaves? How long are we going to keep being asleep? You understand? How long are we going to continue to just, think that life is about, you got double time up. You got double time. How long are we going to continue to be asleep and be slaves? You know what I mean? We got to wake up. Start fight. Get some fighting, man. There's nothing wrong with fighting against the powers that be. Fight, man. Don't be afraid. People be so afraid, man. We gotta stop being afraid. Fight against it. You dig what I'm saying? You think that you ain't gonna get females when you stop carrying on with the life of America? We get many wives in here, man. Women loves us. Nathan get all the.
That's right.
That's right. You know what I mean? Ladies love Nathan, man. Ladies love the priest of the Lord, man. They gonna fall in line. You think that you stop getting them shape ups and stuff like that, man. Stop being with everything that America tell you to be. Honestly, that's the biggest flex. I'm gonna be honest. You tell a woman, hey man, I don't get down with none of that. That's I serve the Lord. I don't even get down like that. You know what I mean? Women be like, dang, tell me more. What you talking about? What? That said that in the Bible? You know what I mean? Before you know it, she is ready to give you her life. A lot of you brothers out there going through hell with these women, man. These women would listen. The women that these women that approach us, man, they be like, listen, I got my own car. I got my own money, my own home. Just let me be your wife. I know if I be your wife, I know I'm going to be secure. I know you're going to have my back. I don't have to worry about having babies and feeling like you're going to leave me and do me dirty. Good night. How many dudes you know, if we having issues in a marriage, they'd be like, yo, we're going to request a marriage counsel. Let's get this right. Come on, man. That's a whole different flex, man. That brother's going to get in tune. Understand how the I.S.U.P.K, man. We was telling brothers for a long time, man, be the power over your wife, man. You the head. People are like, oh man, no, you wrong for that, man. You treat a woman like she ain't nothing. Now look at you. Now I'm the man of my house. I can have more than one wife. Am I lying the thing? Before people, oh man, he crazy talking about multiple wives. What you talking about, man? Now niggas like, oh, I ain't getting no married on no piece of paper. Before, remember, everybody was trying to get that piece of paper. The I.S.U.K is ahead of time, man, because we are in time with the Most High. All right, let's keep reading what you got.
Well,
Someone said, what do you think about Colorado not letting Trump be on the ballot? I really don't care. Voting don't do anything for Blacks, Hispanics, and Americans, honestly. Like, this is their kingdom. The more you get at peace with that, the more better you'll sleep at night. They're going to throw anything at you. You know what you should do? Forget about the whole ballot. I seen it earlier. They said that Trump is up 50% more than, and he didn't even debate. Like, it's going to be handed to Trump. The only way Trump won't win is, I guess, what? More states do that. More states ban him. And again, Colorado, they did that. I don't really care. It is what it is. World War III is going to happen. It don't matter who was in office. It's going to end badly. This world that you see right now, white people, you better enjoy it right now. Enjoy America, enjoy your traveling, because eventually there's going to be a time when you're going to have to live like niggas. You're going to have to live like Hispanics and Native Americans, cooped up, you understand, eating rations and, surviving on noodles. Remember, we went through that little test run with COVID-19. A lot of y'all were stressed out. A lot of y'all started unaliving yourself and things like that. Blacks, Hispanic, Native Americans, we said, shoot, this ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? I remember when everything happened, before I got that PUA money, you know what I did, the thing? I went straight to the pocket, everybody freaking out. Oh man, we need toilet paper. Y'all was tripping out about toilet paper. You know what I did? Walk down the street. What's up, mommy? What's up, pop? Hey, y'all got all the toilet paper here and water? You know what I did? I racked up. I treated it just like I was back in prison. I had my commissary, my whole top shelf. I had a whole shelf. You know what I mean? I treated it just like I was in prison. I had everything in my closet. I had my peanut butter. I had my jelly. I had all that. I had my stuff in the refrigerator. I just stocked up. I had a bunch of toilet paper just to make a joke out of it. Like, man, I got it all right here. I was cool. Everybody I hit up, yeah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I can survive off of noodles, canned goods. I don't care. But can you do it? You better enjoy this time that you have, because eventually, see, America, they so used to going against them little weak countries. This ain't Afghanistan, right? Them Afghanistanians, man, they used to, they'd try to go to war. They'd try to shoot it out with America. You know what usually happened to them? America was signed off. Yo, y'all keep playing. They'd sign an alarm. They was like, all right, we done with this. Because they knew that America was going to drop a bomb on them. They was going to drop something on them that they wasn't ready for. And I found that out by somebody that's in the military. But this war right here is not the same war that they was in. They're going against powers, great powers. Right. Reason why it's called World War III. Let me see what someone said. We gotta get ready to get out of here. It's all we know. Yeah. Shout out to Ciroc. You know what I mean? That's all we know. All we know is survival. That's why Mark Zuckerberg did what? Built him a bunker. But when Christ come back, I gotta see him about all the times he took down my post. You know what I mean? I gotta see him about that. Straight up and down. Let's keep reading though, because I think we're coming up at the end of it, and we on time.
All right. This is the third paragraph that says, a few years later, Semiramis born a son, Horus, or Gilgamesh.
All right, don't worry about that. That was pretty much it. But as you see, to wrap everything up, Nimrod's mother and him had a sexual relationship too. right? It goes to show you that, these people were vain.
It's like that was in this paragraph.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
A few years later, Mary was born a son, Horus or Gilgamesh. She declared that she had been visited by the spirit of Nimrod, who left her pregnant.
That left her pregnant. Now, here's the thing, y'all. If y'all know anything about Africans, they are some of the most spookism people in the world. They will have you thinking about, oh yeah, just came at nighttime and this and that. I don't know if y'all know, but most of them people that is in your inbox talking about, I am an African spiritual healer, I'm a reader, you want to join this program, hey, Bob, you know what I mean? Let me do some artwork for you. They are from Nigeria. They are Nigerian scammers. This ain't nothing different. She had sex with another man. That's all it is. Before she was with her son, when he died, she wound up getting impregnated by another man and said that it was him so that it won't stain her image. Keep going. And to give power unto something that is dead, which is her son. Go ahead.
The boy, which is Horus, she maintained was Nimrod's reincarnated with a father, mother, and son defiled, a deceptive, perverted trinity.
Yeah, so basically, all this Trinity, Holy Trinity, and this whole thing with being impregnated, man, that is a heathen custom, man, a heathen belief that people can, get you impregnated from the afterlife. In the afterlife, people are dealing with you. When someone is gone, they are gone. And the Most High send their spirit somewhere else. That's the truth. Is there any more on it? And that's that. Nimrod had some weird things going on in his family, and he was a sick individual, and he for sure is the progenitor of birthdays and and Christmas. Don't let your kids celebrate Christmas, man. When they get of age or they are of age, you need to show them about Nimrod. Show them about in the Bible in Jeremiah, the 10th chapter, how it's talking about Christmas and how it was deemed as being vain. You need to show them in Amos, the 5th chapter and 21st verse through 24th verse, that these practices that the Most High deemed as being pagan and not of our nation are evil, and we shall not keep these holidays. We have to start getting back to the basics. We have to understand and stop running away from the truth. If you run away from the truth, let me tell you something, you run away from the truth, man. The truth is going to reveal itself no matter what you want to do. And with that, I thank y'all for tuning in. You know what I mean? Someone said, Bow Wow, your mom. All right, you know what I mean? And with that, man, I thank y'all for tuning in. I'm going to pass the class over to priest and officer in the front. You got 50 paper, you should. You got double time. You got double time. Yeah, you good.
All right. These are I.S.U.P.K security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K, starting out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rules for new brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to be shed. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. At this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers chapter 18, verse 21, Malachi chapter 3, verse 8 to 10, means tenth in Hebrew, Mayashur. 10% of every penny, any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the teacher, priest funds, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you will like. Holy convocations is
Purim.
Feast of Purim?
Yeah, just read what you see on the board.
Khan is Purim is the 14th day and the 15th day of the 12th month. Thursday, the 22nd of February, and Friday, the 23rd of February, 2024.
Tell them where you'll find it at.
You'll find it in Esther, chapter 9, verse 20 chapter 9, verse 20 to 31.
And I just want to say this real quick. You know what I mean? The Feast of Purim, man, that's our culture as well. Make sure that y'all, no, you don't got to do that. And you just keep it on you. But the Feast of Purim, you already said it's going to be going down in February. Make sure you come down to the school. We're going to keep it One West, how we always do it. Always keep it Israel, keep it cultural. You know what I mean? Keep it us. Feast of Purim, that's going to be February the 23rd, the 22nd, and the 23rd. All right, and that's in February. That's the upcoming Holy Convocation. So make sure, man, y'all. Well, that's the next High Holy Day. All right, we gonna sit up there and do it big. Make sure y'all tap in, keep tuning in. All right, I'm gonna let the brother go ahead and say the last of the announcements. Shalom.
Remind Akim and Aqua to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to become a trooper in the school, to start to wear all black boots, shirt, pants, and headbands. And with that, I might stand. When Israel goes to one country to salute, I might Isupk, I might Barak, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barak, I start. Turn and face the sisters. You're going to give one courtesy salute to the sisters. When the Israel, I might Isupk, I might Barak, Yahweh Shemar, Hashem Yahushua. As you tell, that is good.